What is up, everybody? Welcome to Brandon Does Endurance. I'm Brandon, and this is my journey into becoming the strongest, healthiest version of myself through endurance sports like trail running, obstacle course racing, and triathlon. If any of that sounds interesting to you, I hope you stick around because we're going to have a lot of fun and maybe even a few laughs. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. This is me. I'm kind of a nerd, but I have a motorcycle, so I'm kind of a cool nerd. I've been overweight my entire adult life. I've tried dieting and working out many times, but it never stuck. Until one day, about a year ago, a friend of mine was trying to talk me into running a half marathon on a mountain. I was intrigued by the challenge, but was unsure I could do it. I mentioned it to a coworker, and they laughed in my face. Of course they laughed in jest, but my ADHD brain took this personally, so I made it my entire identity to finish that race. I got some running shoes and started training. Turns out, I really enjoyed running on the trails. The half marathon was the final race in a series of 4. Each race had 2 distances. I had missed the first race, so I signed up for the next 2 at the shorter distances, a 4-mile and a 5-mile. The 4-mile was my first race ever, and I was hooked. I started looking for other races to try. Before even doing the half marathon, I had signed up and completed a sprint triathlon and signed up for a Spartan obstacle course race later that year. I ultimately completed the half marathon in 4 hours and 8 minutes. I felt great and realized I wanted to get faster, and the best way to do that was to get stronger and lighter. So I got a gym membership and started running around the neighborhood several times a week. But working 55 hours a week between 2 jobs made it difficult to stay consistent. So I talked my wife into letting me ditch the gym membership and spend a few $100s on building a home gym to make things a little more convenient. As you can see, that quickly became more than a few $100s. At first, the weight was coming off pretty easily. I was the heaviest I'd ever been when I started at 268 pounds, and in about 5 months, I got down to 238. Then reality set in, and the motivation to go work out that came from the races started to fade. My schedule got crazy with the holidays. January and February are the busiest times of year at both of my jobs. My wife and I went on a cruise at the beginning of March, and I never really took my nutrition seriously. I realized I needed to find that motivation from something else. So I decided to start this channel because accountability. Knowing I'm going to be sharing this on the internet for the world to see will help me make better choices with my nutrition and not skip workouts. Also, community. I hope my journey can show other people that they're capable of so much more than they realize. And if at least one person watches my videos and is encouraged to make a healthy lifestyle change, then this will be a success. I'm not saying you need to go run a half marathon on a mountain, although I highly recommend you giving it a try. And most importantly, the reason I want to become stronger and healthier is this beautiful lady right here, my wife Chelsea. I want to be around for a long time to protect and take care of her. She deserves the best version of me. I love her, and I couldn't do this without her encouragement, appreciation, and the sacrifices she makes so I can do these races. So I hope you stick around and subscribe because I have a lot of fun content planned and several more races this year, starting with the Bigfoot 10K I just did. It's the first of the 4 races in the Wild Things series and the one that I missed last year. I'll be releasing videos about the next 3, which are an 8-mile, 10-mile, and ultimately the half marathon. So I hope you join me. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys out on the trail getting stronger 1 mile at a time.